Oh, you caught me drinking a little bit of coffee. Oh my goodness, the audio is off. Hold on. We missed out on our traditional little menu-y thingy. That's okay. Win some, lose some. We're about to win this one, though. Ooh, I'm so excited. I've been so stressed out trying to get this town to survive the endless amount of frozen wasteland days. And it seems like the end is coming up. I've been kind of predicting the end for the past like 2 days, and I'm convinced that I'm pretty much wrong about how long this game is. I've been expecting this game to be about 12 hours. Today will be excuse me, today will be, I think, hour 10 or 11. Oh, a day and a half. That's how long we have. So we're doing pretty well. Let's do a little roundy bout in our little town here. So we have 468 people. If I recall what my plan was for today, we're in the middle of upgrading the Steam Coal Thumper because we had recently upgraded our hunting tactics. We now have flying hunters because we did have an issue with food quite suddenly, I might say. And now we're pretty much doing fine on food again, for the time being. So we were in the process of upgrading them. I believe I want 4, and right now we have 2. Yes, yeah, we have 2 that are building right now. They're currently in the process. After we have 4, we can destroy these 3, and this opens up a little bit of extra space here, and the most important part, 30 more people. What are we going to do with those 30 people? Well, we do have a wall drill for wood, and that's going to help our issue right now with the wood being so far away, and we just don't have the heat to support them. And I've been kind of throwing people around. We have the public house. What's the alert here? Didn't resume, requires raw food, naturally, yeah. Storage limit reached. We could add more storage for food, but I'm not super... I mean, I guess that actually that is something we should do, because we have more population than food we can store, so that's something we need to fix. Okay, that's a good start here. We're gonna start with our good choices. Now, there it is, resource depot. Okay. So there's that, and we've also been working very hard upgrading everyone's homes to bunkers. Bunker houses. Look how far along we are. We're so far along. We have 3 of them currently being built. We have a day and a half to catch up. 1, 2, 3. I believe 3 are left. Let's see. I think it shows us a little graphic-y thing. Yeah, so we have 3 left. Look at that. The 4 days that we've just been like hunkering down, we've made so much progress. The infirmary, oh my goodness, the infirmary is absolutely fantastic. We had 80 people, and in 2 days, boom, down to 34. So we have homeless because of these buildings being built. You know, they pretty much like claim homelessness while their house is being worked on. You know, upgrading a kitchen, I don't want to live there either, you know. Upgrading a living room, what does that even mean? I'm putting in a wall unit, you just, you know, go to Best Buy and get a little stand and put it up, you know? That's it. What else is there to do? I can live there while that's happening. Okay, so, oh, another thing to note here. We have the little weather indicator here. I don't know what's going to happen throughout this process, and that's probably what the beacon's for, because we have not researched the beacon. So I don't know what information is going to provide to us other than, hey, you're going to freeze, which we know. We see a symbol here, and that's the assumption in the game. So unless there's something I'm missing, I don't think I'm going to research the lens. I don't think that's going to be a thing I'm going to do. And I am committed to that ignorance. Alright, so we are 60% done, or through the way to the coal thumpers, which I'm pretty excited about. Our coal right now is fairly healthy because we're actually running on Steam level 3 and overdrive. So this is the plan. Right now we're doing overdrive so that we can stay at Steam level 3. Once we hit this point here, we're gonna turn off overdrive and we're gonna set up Steam level 4. That's gonna basically be the basis of our like last day. Or actually, we're gonna be on par. Well, yeah, we won't be on par now. Everybody will be slightly chilly, I think, right? Because it's gonna go down 1, and we're not really going up 1 because we're currently in overdrive. So everybody's gonna be downgraded by 1. I think the medical buildings are way overkill though, so I think they're gonna be totally fine. And our homes are gonna be a bit chilly. So the plan is, once we hit this day, we're gonna pop the overdrive, and by then the overdrive would have recovered, because it would have been 1 whole day, and we should be okay. Well, for as long as the overdrive lasts, and who knows how long the storm's gonna last. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how long it's gonna last. Alright, so we have the coal thumper. What is this thing? Coal thumper injectors. Coal thumpers and steam coal thumpers will produce coal piles 15% faster. I think that's gonna be pretty overkill for our current setup and maybe not our needs necessarily. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm very, very enticed, but I don't think we're really ready for that. In that sort of vein of mystery here, we have 0 steam cores because we are building a wall drill, so there's no reason to build these things or to research these things yet. We're replacing this with a wall drill. Let's see. I actually don't know what to research yet, or next. I think healthcare installation. Oh yeah, it was this one. Infirmaries will employ fewer people. So this was like part of the chain. I think I might do this one. Part of the chain of like optimizing, right? Because all the new buildings have +1 installation, and a lot of them have other optimizations. So this one employs 5 people less. Yeah, this one employs 5 people less. With this upgrade, it will allow us to only have 4, and that would basically be overkill for food. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But in the spirit of planning, this would allow us to get 5 more people, and we can put them in the medical post if we have a health problem because it's too cold or something like that. Excuse me. So that might be the next thing. Gathering post installation is also kind of enticing. I don't know. We'll kind of come back to that. And for the time being, we have a fairly decent amount of wood, at least in order for us to upgrade our steam coal thumpers. So let's see. Can I flip them when I'm upgrading them? No. Alright. So this one is the most used steam or coal thumper. So that one's definitely going to get the upgrade. I was debating on this one. I might go for this one just because it ends up getting it loses coal so fast. I mean, the piles, right? So I'll plop that one down, and we could go for one more. I'm going to hold off a little bit because we are still planning on doing our bunker house upgrades. So sorry for spinning the screen around here. That is, you know, hey, look, the little hunter thing is going up. Look at him go. I thought there was gonna be people like oh, he just hangs out right here. Look at that. He's got a little flashlight. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, we can zoom out even more. Oh no, he disappeared. Don't worry, he didn't die. No death. Okay. Alright, so We do have plenty of people. Nighttime did just start. I'm not sure how long the building's gonna go. But we could start re-employing our people in the wood things, because right now we do need a bit more wood. I want that thing to be a lot more consistent. So I'm also interested in prosthetics, but it's such a hard pill to swallow. 10 steel per prosthetic. It's basically 10 steel per human. And not saying they're not worth it. Don't get me wrong. I just I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that. So we're still piling up into coal. So between those two upgrades, I think our coal is going to be okay. That's my hope, at least. Obviously. I'm just going to ignore that. We should be good. I mean, this thing, I guess, is starting to go down, but nighttime just started, you know? So it's going to be a little bit heavier at nights. Our discontent is down, so we can pull some 24-hour shifts if needed. We can afford it. And we also, I think we are queued up on, yep, we have our sermons available. Let's see, how long? It's a day, right? Oh, 2 days. I think I'm going to time it. I think I'm going to time it like around there. Like when that freeze hits, I think that's when I'm going to do it. Yeah, everything is available. Okay. It's just coming. Yeah, see, now there's like no coal available. Yeah, there's nothing there. Did these things already upgrade? Steam, coal thumper. Oh wow, look at that. It is already upgraded. Nice. That was very quick. People are motivated, I like it. Whoa, suicide. A desperate father. Sir, the man who wanted to go looking for his daughter was locked in his house as you ordered. Today, his neighbors found him hanging in the rafters. He left a note saying that this was the only way he could be with his child. Wow. Should we have let him go? That's upsetting. We could have let him go. I'll pop that down. Alright, so that's going to cause everybody to be a little bit chilly. So, is it time? Pop this thing in. Probably pretty soon. I mean, it's going to take... It takes a while, right? Alright, let's pop it on. Alright, so now our overdrive is cooling down, and our big generator is going up to level 4. Everybody should be livable, some people comfortable. Ooh, look at that. Livable. Nice. And then the freeze is gonna, the first part of the freeze. Oh yeah, those who want to see the freeze. Check this out. Wait, I can't. Oh, I have to have scouts? Oh, can I zoom all the way out? Oh, I have to have scouts in order to see the map. Alright, hold on. Is the beacon? Yeah. We need a functioning beacon. Alright, can you turn it on? Hit that. There we go. Look at this. It's kind of hard to see to scale, but you can see these outposts, or these locations that we could go and explore. We actually can't go to them now. And yesterday, I had a choice to actually send some of my scout parties out here, and I was like, I don't know. And only this one, just yesterday, only this one was frozen. It is fast approaching. Look at this. You can't really even get the... Here we go. Now we can get a little bit of the scale. As far as the eye can see. Yeah. Oh boy. And it's gonna get dark. Maybe it's gonna get dark. I don't know if the game's gonna have that. Oh. Alright. No, you guys are not going... Whoa. You guys are not going. I was gonna send it out anyway. Oh well. Cancelled. Alright, so we do have more people, and that makes me believe that we could also upgrade this last one and just drop another gathering post. I mean, why not? But I mean, until we start getting that income for wood again, I don't really want to do that. Oh, we have an opening for homes. I almost forgot. So we're gonna have some homeless people just when the first chill arrives. Our town's looking okay. I mean, so yesterday we were looking at how we really wouldn't want to live here. Oh boy, here it comes, the first wave. 112. What are you doing, buddy? Gathering. Oh, that's right. My plan was to move our automatons off of these things and onto other things. 112. Wow, that is twice as much, literally twice as much. So now our wood is going down. Well, our wood isn't going down, it's going back up here. Oh look, we can work here now. Boom. And let's put the heat on. It's freezing. Oh no. I was really hoping this was going to touch enough of it. That sucks. Okay. I guess we have no choice, and other than we could put this one here. When this one's done, we can tear this one down. Yeah, I think that should be good. All right, so we'll let that happen. Let's not let anybody work there yet. It is freezing. There's no way. Check our temperatures. Oh, look how comfortable everybody is. All right, we're gonna pop that one on. So we are gonna be consuming a bit more coal, but this is still going up. Fairly slowly, but it is still going up. Still going up. All right, let's see what is any laws. Let's look at some laws. I'm so glad I didn't do triage. Yeah, a moonshine, public house, house of pleasure. What does this do for us? Oh boy. They can be employed in the public house to further lower discontent. Okay. Hardworking people deserve all the relief we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of flesh there. Okay. Dueling law. Oh, Jester Jack. I'm so sorry. I've just been ignoring the chat here. Really builds the pressure. Yeah. Yesterday it popped up and I'm like, oh no, it's starting. And then we made a lot of good decisions, I think. Discontent will be reduced permanently. I am interested in this one. It might be just the thing people need to get off the pressure a little bit here. I was also thinking about adding the temple. It is a new building, but it would give me another power. It does require food, but we are about to have so much food. Excuse me. I don't think I want to do this one just yet because I have plans for these materials. Maybe I'll just ignore this for now. I don't want 2 days to be kind of taken up with our first decision. All right, so this is the first descent here. We have one, not a full day, and this is taking longer than I was kind of expecting. And that makes me a little sad. So, on that note, all right, so we have, we have this one going right now. We're almost done with it. I'm thinking about overdrive couplings. You can do that, and then this. Generator safety. I have no idea what that is, but I feel like it's going to be useful. Whoa. This place is a little too anti-toasty. I don't know. I don't think I want people to work here, but we need wood right now. Did our other location? This is just for the automaton here. Let's see. Here's the other location. Okay, it's under construction. All right, just a little bit more time. It's very cold, I know. It's very cold. Oh, for both you guys. All right, I know it's very cold, but You're gonna have a nice working environment here pretty soon. 41. Alright, so I think we're done with the houses, right? Spinny, spinny. I think we're done with the houses. I mean, the bunkers at least, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. We met one of our goals before the big freeze. Oh, I'm gonna put this as food now. Cool. And food's already kind of turning around. Okay. These things are good. And so now we can take some people out. We can start that process here. And I think what I want to do, actually, before we build anything, let's we have our final research decision to make here before the big freeze, at least. So I'm considering the overdrive. I was also thinking about this, and then we can do Steam Hub efficiency. I don't really care about the range. I mean, actually, the range would have saved us a little bit, at least in that one unit. And the efficiency sounds really good, because that's going to be a cascading effect. I mean, if coal is a big concern, I think that is probably one of the big things. Insulation, I think, is my bigger growing concern. There's not a ton that I feel that we actually have as far as like a choice goes to overcome the temperature challenges that are in front of us without like heavy investment into the houses and whatnot. How about steelworks? Okay, so I believe we've already upgraded our steel. So our wood is going to start looking a lot better. I really wish wood did not require steam, the steam cores. We would be in a much better place. I mean, look at our steel reserves. It's insane. We don't need that much steel. Prioritization here. I don't know. I think the Steam Hub efficiency, in a pinch, I really don't want to run out of coal. And I'm not sure what this generator CT is, and this might actually be really helpful too. We could try this one. Yeah, let's go with that, and let's see what the safety thing does. Okay. And not that we need this much steel. I mean, this is like an excessive amount of steel. I mean, when we hit the cap, we could pretty much like move people out. Okay, it's here now. So what is the temperature? All right, so the heater is currently off, which means it will be good. And we can turn this one off. So with that one off, basically there's no change. So we can basically turn that one off. And let's take these poor, unfortunate people and put them right into this very fortunate, very cozy, very nice work environment. The wall drill. So whose situation could have been a little bit better? I mean, this one, you know, we could move people back in here and we could just turn this on. What did we decide on? The overdrive coupling. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have a Steam Hub efficiency coming up. Nope. Flip a coin. It's a little like, who knows, right? I have no idea what decisions I'm making are good or not. I mean, if they feel right. Let's get an engineer in there. Keep that maxed out. Okay, so let's see. Our research is only 30%. We have more wood coming through. Let's go ahead and upgrade the last coal thumper. And I see these piles are starting to pile up naturally to a point where we can't actually keep up with it. So I believe there was a gathering Efficient gathering. Thanks to advanced workplace organization, resources from coal piles, wood crates. Oh, that's right. It's useless because we don't have any of those things anymore. Wait, coal piles. Is that considered a coal pile? Coal pile. Never mind. It is useful still. Alright, that sounds good. That might be the next thing we research. If the shields, whatever the shielding thing actually is going to provide us, whatever that's going to be. I'm a little nervous about the heat here now. I feel like it dissipates slower the hotter our default setting is. See, we're still climbing. Still climbing. It's about a day. It's not bad. Doing okay. We're still doing all right. What's wrong with you? Oh, you don't have access to this guy over here. Well, when this one is done, there's going to be plenty. Pretty. All right. So what else can we do? We have 20 people. We have plenty of food at this point. Alright, so this is not an adequate temperature. I'm just thinking... Oh, look at the wood is like crazy fast now. Yeah, the wall drill is like crazy fast compared to the little gathering things. Alright, so what were we gonna spend our wood on? Gold fishing. Gold fishing in my brain. I have no idea what my plans are. Did we upgrade this yet? What are you? Advanced. Advanced. Is that what this one is? Advanced, okay. Just trying to make the best choices here. With the resources that we have. Oh, that's right. An infirmary requires a steam core. It was definitely worth spending a steam core on that, and seeing as how much wood we're gathering. Yeah, I think that the biggest advantages right now is pretty much... That's right, we want to upgrade our food stuff. Let's do that. Winter's Hanger. Okay. So there's our 4. And once those 4 are pretty much done, then that's 30 more people added to our pile here that we can delegate around. So this is still climbing. So between the gathering post upgrade and adding one more gathering post into this little area over here, this one's still piling up too. I think that'll be a little bit better. We could also put another gathering post back here. Let's hold off. We're only 5% away from our research being complete, and we can see what that shielding will do for us. I think all it does is just prevent the explosion. Generator safety bypass. Generator stress will increase 25% slower and fall 25% faster. Ooh, that is nice. That's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be our winning ticket here. Between the coupling here, allows it to raise the temperature all heat zones by 2 levels when a generator is put into overdrive. Okay, so between that and the shielding, that might be just what saves us. But you see the little graphic kind of staves off a little bit. I don't know if that means it's gonna kind of trail off. There's no like indicator thingy though that says, oh, you're gonna be fine. The weather is gonna increase and it's gonna, you know, in temperature. not worse. Burial ceremony. Oh, that poor gentleman. Poor father. So we need 120. I kind of want to pop a 24. I'm gonna pop a 24 because I think the guard. Now I'm getting worried. I'm like over worried now. So I want this to go down. It's getting a little closer, and yeah, That's going to be twice as much time on the overcharge. Yeah, pop to 24. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and do Captain's Words. Let that drop. This is probably going to, boom, shoot right up as soon as the cold comes. Alright, so now we'll put this on. We have plenty of food. We could kind of start banking some of this stuff now. I think we're getting there. I don't really, I still have not like fully grasped the design of the buildings. Like I don't look at the building and go, oh, that's exactly what that building is. There it is, Faithkeepers. Okay, I just clicked it too. So let's do a nighttime procession before the big freeze comes. 15 sick. Wow, what a massive improvement. But we started at 80. Not today. Yesterday we started at, I think, 85. And between yesterday to today, that's how far it's gone. I did not expect that kind of turnaround in the sickness. The stress is building. It's building up. Oh, it's so comfortable there. I don't want to be home. I want to go to work. Advanced Steelworks. Why are these not... Oh, because the heaters aren't on. So the default is actually just that good. So these, yeah. Yeah, let's make sure... Yeah, that one's good. Let's make sure these have the work settings on. And I'm not going to do that one. Okay. So we're still doing okay on coal, and we are on level 4 right now. And we are currently doing pretty well on coal. Oh, crad. Alright. Here we go. Oh, it's coming. So we'll have the generator safety bypass done, like, just after... Look, 30 sick people? Why? Is we're home now, and it's chilly? Oh man, it's coming. Oh, it's so close. Oh, discontent went up. That's cool. No idea why. It's because this one person's hungry when there's 246 units of food. Chill? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen, Jaster Jack. Everyone's gonna chill. Let's see. Alright. It's starting to go down. It's probably not gonna be exactly 0 where we want it. I don't want to do 24-hour for research. Every time I do that, somebody dies. They're just so committed to work. I don't want to fast forward and savor this moment. I have no idea what to expect. I know it's 1 level, right? It's going to be 7 levels total. It's already 112. Oh my goodness. Are people at work? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Hope plummets. The storm. The storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city, and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows, trembling lips under words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. I didn't know that. Hunting is impossible? The soil in the hothouses will freeze. We'll have to make do with the food we've got stockpiled. Why didn't the game tell me that this was gonna happen like that? I mean, hunting, I guess, you know, that makes sense, but the game has had perfect knowledge. Maybe this is what the beacon was for. The warning about the food. As Mr. Freeze. Well, missed out on that opportunity. The city must survive. It's not gruffly enough. Well, you know, food. I didn't know about preparing for food. I've been preparing coal. We didn't even try to understand what the storm would bring. We are completely unprepared. Regardless, be wary of the falling temperature and try to survive until the end of the storm. I didn't know about the food. We at least have a good amount of food stockpiled. Whoa! Well, I don't know if we're going to survive this. It's also raining. So it's going to drop another time, and then another time, and then another time. Are people still going to be working? I mean, again, like, work is great, you know? Just stay at work. Oh, boy. Research is still happening, so, where's my third one? I have a third one. There it is. Oh, they're very cold. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's your life now. These guys are snowed out. You know, I was upgrading all my food and all that kind of stuff because I thought we're gonna be able to do food and things. Public house. There you go. That heater on. It's so cold in the public house. Nobody will be here. 56 people instantly sick. Well, just in case here. They're probably going to be inoperable because we don't have what am I trying to think of? Adequate heating. Put one dude in there. Not that any of this is actually really necessary. Yeah, there's nobody there. Really, we're kind of just like letting people be cold, so I don't want to do that. It's colder there than in their homes. Those warm and toasty. This is where the automaton is on. Man, I really wish I knew that food was not going to be available. Regret a little bit about that, not doing the beacon. I'm assuming the beacon would have told us that. But, you know, I think we're in a way better position right now than we would have been if we had done it, I would say. So my feeling, the reason why I didn't want to do the beacon was, I mean, it's going to get cold. It's going to get cold. It's going to get cold. I didn't expect the food thing. But, you know, it gets cold, right? So I kind of thought, all right, well, if it's just going to tell me it's going to get cold, then why do I care? I don't care. So people aren't going to, they're not hanging out in these, right? I like this icon more. So, oh, okay. So if it's disabled, people aren't there, right? Probably not. Like, these guys are still hunting. He just came back with food, right? He's coming back with food. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, because it queues him up. Oh boy. The beginning of the end. Well, we have plenty of steel. Where's our steel? Yeah, they're probably better at hanging out at work, even though they're not stealing. They're not stealing anything. That's the active state of mining for steel is called stealing. Not a lot of people know that. It's not true. You could tell other people that though. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh boy. All right, cool. So now that the bypass is here, I think the plan to reduce sickness when people are at work is totally fine. But to reduce sickness, I think when they go home, we could just pop on the overdrive. All right. So what can we? What should we? Oh, the generator efficiency. We could do that one. I was thinking about Steam Hub range. Just to get the Steam Hub efficiency. I think that's going to be the biggest. I think it's probably going to be more valuable than this. I mean, it is my just my assumption here. What was my other like bucket list here? We could do insulation. I don't really need 5 more people. If we do, the soil freezes, so the game said we can't do that. So, how's our healthcare home places? It's okay, but it's gonna drop again. So we could do healthcare installation. Let's do that. I feel good about that. We could also do houses while this is going on. So, all right. So the plan here is at night when people are not at work, we're gonna pop the overdrive on, and then they're gonna be warm and toasty in their homes. When they go back to work, we're gonna pop it off. So hopefully the safeguard is gonna help us there. Let's see. Where's our woody wood? There's a woody wood one. I didn't do any organization. I'm gonna change that to steel. All right. I kind of wish I did have the houses now so that I can just drop them, put them down, you know. But yeah. So what I forgot where we're. Healthcare insulation. I think it's going to be important because people are just going to get sick, you know. And people are just they're going to be colds, you know. They're just going to get sick. We just need to get them out so that we can keep beds for them. So spells now. All right, that has been used. We're not going to do any. I don't want to do any flogging right now. Everyone is just in agony. Hope will rise when the ceremony begins. People may be injured. I mean, we could do that early. Probably better to do is let's do it. We'll do it now before it gets really bad, but at least then it'll kind of help balance a little bit more. And we also will be popping the generator on when that happens. So when it hits 8 o'clock, we'll go ahead and pop on the generator here. So we're doing okay on coal. I feel like we're kind of consuming pretty quick. Oh, this is the new one, and I never put anybody in there. That's okay. All right, 8 o'clock. People are going home. Boop. Look at that. No problem. No problem. Look at that. Discontent plummeting right now. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. We got this. Oh my god, it's gonna happen again. So... oh man, people are gonna get sick, people are gonna get frostbites. 53 people are freezing. Who? I want to know where these people are. Where are you? If I hit select, you're at the... why are you at the hunter's place? See, I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Hold on, guys. Look, I don't want you going to the hunter's house. You know? Like, you guys can't do it anyway. The buildings are closed. Why are you here? I mean, it's not gonna go, right? I feel like I don't believe the interface. gonna leave one person in. Look at that! Look at that! We're netting positive again. And now we just have... Oh, we even have the one freezing. Look at this! Oh, we got this. This is gonna be fine. Like, our coal is still pretty good. Man, I am feeling okay right now. Like, this thing is like... The storage pile there is just completely full. So we have so many people to work right now. We could plop these things down all day. Okay. All right. So instead of just plopping these down willy-nilly, let's put them down nilly, right? We don't want to add any willy to our nilly that's going on here. It's pretty much like packed though. So this isn't going to get any warm. Oh, it'll get warm for this one actually. Is this? I don't think this is going to be in range. Where are you? A house? That's a public house. Darn! I should not have put that there. Look, discontent is still going down. Look at this strategy. Good strats going on, as they say. And I shouldn't say that. I should not say strats. But I did. Oh no, discontent's going up again. So, is it... The temperature will drop significantly 3 levels. 1 level, and then 3. Everybody's just going to be freezing. And, like, I don't have any more choices at that point. I mean, the insulation and stuff, I mean, at this point, am I screwed because I don't have the houses? I mean, that would also mean anybody who's currently sick is screwed. Alright, let's see. You're going home. That's why you're freezing, because you're walking around outside. Alright, why is it freezing 6? And the heaters aren't turning on. Wait, are you actually freezing, or are you going to freeze? The coal mine. Why are you there? Why are people making poor choices? Why are people making poor life choices here? It's not my choice. Alright. Coal mine crisis. Oh no. Danger of collapse. Sir, one of our engineers wants to talk to you. Alright. Alright. Talk to me. He's concerned about the danger that the cold poses to our mines. We're doing everything we can to heat the mines, but the air we're pumping into the shafts is so cold now that the hydraulic roof supports are starting to freeze. When they do, the tunnels will start collapsing. Alright, that means that we need to stockpile a lot more coal. I mean, am I supposed to be at like thousands and thousands of like reserves right now? Is that like the situation that I was not prepared for? So that's the coal mines. All right, so my assumption then is the coal mines will collapse, but these things will still be running strong, right? That's my assumption here. That's my plan. That's what I'm gonna do. So we already have heat over here. Let's see. We can't see the range here. Nope, that's not the right button. Steam coal thumper. We didn't do the advance, right? Nope. Alright, go away now. Oh, I right-clicked. Oh my goodness. Fiddly mousy man. So it's 2 for the gathering posts. We could put 2 of these down. Boom, boom. We definitely have the resources for it. We have the people to put in here too. Let's just do that. That will most definitely be able to take care of 24 per hour. I mean, these things produce so much. Let's see. It's just the range. I don't know what the actual performance is. All right, 43 are sick. These people are freezing? Oh, because this one isn't 24 hours. I made this mistake before. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, that's where people were getting too cold. Why isn't it working? Oh, so the game was paused. Oh, look at that warmth. It's so livable now. Are people actually at work? These things are supposed to turn off if people aren't at work. And it's on. I just don't want to waste any coal. Oh boy. Is this one guy freezing? He's unable to work. I know he's unable to work. Status. Low risk of becoming gravely ill. High risk of getting ill. So where are you? I don't know where you are. What was his name? Where's this one freezing man? Francis Cunningham. Francis Cunningham. He's unable to work. Does that mean he's at work? Even though this thing is closed? Dude. Oh, wood. Wood roads. Let's put those wood roads in. Boom. Look at that efficiency and woody roads. Oh man, I'm actually really worried here. So we got I don't know what the levels are going to be now. Is it like 20 per level? I feel like we should have done houses. I don't think the Steam Hub Rangers are going to do anything for us. This gathering post is freezing. It would do something for this little hut. Alright. 150. Keep in mind, this is Fahrenheit. Okay, so we can pop this off now. So the houses are freezing, but no one's freezing because everybody's working. Except for this little guy over here. The mines are freezing. So we were warned, at least, the engineers coming up. It's a good thing we employed that one engineer in there. The mines are freezing. Sir, it's so cold that the hydraulic roof supports in our coal mines. There's supposed to be a that word in there. Anyway, roof supports our coal mines are failing. If the tunnel collapses, the lower levels will be cut off. We should either abandon them or send volunteers to replace the supports, but the task is extremely dangerous. We could lose some people. So send volunteers. 10 volunteers would be sent to each mine. Some of them may die. Abandon the lower levels. The output of all types of coal mines will fall by 80%. I mean, I'm okay with that. I don't want to lose any people. I'm gonna go with that. I don't want to lose anybody, and because we're about to like crank these things up. This one doesn't have the heater on, that's why. 8, -8. I wonder if we researched ahead of time, I wonder if the game would have just been like, okay, you researched it, you're doing well, we're not gonna kill you. So maybe that's something we'll lose. Maybe we lost that little pass off. Oh, the research finished. I didn't even notice. Oh, how careless. All right. What's our medical posts? Our medical posts are doing pretty well right now. So let's see. What does this one do for us? Infirmaries, houses of healing, and care houses would be even warmer, +1 heating level. I'm not super enticed. I think I might do the houses and start converting some of the houses. Then we'll... It's just the extra heating level for it. I'm thinking that... yeah, I'm not really thinking about this one. We don't need more people. We need building upgrades where available. And we need... we have a steam coal mine. How is it collapsing and freezing and stuff? Alright. Gathering post installation. This is another one that would be really good. So these... Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually might be really good. There's also efficiency. That would also be like a general, just good addition. I think I'm gonna do houses because the sooner we start upgrading the houses, the better people are gonna be in the long run. Because I don't know how long this is gonna last now, and now that's my next worry. So now we can, when the research is done with the houses, we'll be able to slowly upgrade these things. I know we just did the bunker houses, but it looks like we need to upgrade one more time. And I just really hope everybody doesn't die. And we are just going through coal. I can't see through the black smoke. Everybody's got a job here, right? Yep. And these have access to the ones over there. Everybody's warm and toasty. Pretty livable. Oops. I don't really understand why... Oh, everybody's in treatment. Alright. Does this work? Can I just like reset? You know, if you gotta go home because you're sick, go home, you know? But, you know, don't like send... Alright, 6 to 8. Well, actually, these two can be 6 to 8. And this one will be 8 to 6. Okay, let's check on our sermons. Okay. And these things are all taken. Oh no, this workshop is freezing over. I don't know if this one's gonna reach. We did the range thing, right? We have not. Alright. Man, it's just piling up. As long as the game doesn't like cut coal off of us. Severe frostbite. Alright, so we are at a point where we have plenty of steel. So what that also means is that now we can start employing people at the factory and start doing prosthetics. So let's go to here where we employed all those engineers. Let's take them out and let's plop them in here. And let's just say we want, I don't know, let's just start with 20. There's gonna be a lot of amputees here. Again, people are at work and you can't actually work, right? This is closed. Yeah, who needs food? We're surviving on food right now. We like just started stockpiling too. I think everything's going to be shut down by the time this one hits. So that means that we really need to stockpile as much coal as possible. And as much as I don't want to continue to build coal-sucking buildings here, I think it's going to be kind of necessary just for this one little area. At least for now.